can see there's different generations of history sort of slowly existing, eroding, melting into the landscape of Lignumvitae Key. The island was named for the amazingly dense and strong tree. It's called Lignumvitae, which was the original material used for bowling balls because of its incredibly heavy density. It literally feels like steel when you hold it. Just a beautiful, beautiful place. There's the osprey's nest up on top of the tower here. Just gorgeous. Look at the beautiful view. Here, it's a good view of the cistern, the building that's in the foreground. It's actually a very important structure in Key's life where you don't really have water, so you have to catch it from the rain. And as you can see, that tube leading to the corner of the building is exactly the purpose for that. There's a gutter system that wraps around the building and leads itself down to the cistern, which is enclosed because it's important to keep not only the water cool and protected, but also for it to not to be a haven for mosquitoes and what have you. You can see the pump that apparently used to help pump out the water into the house. The house itself has, of course, hurricane shutters built into it. This is, as you know, being in the Keys is sort of hurricane alley here. The trees are tropical temperate trees. You have the banyan fig tree here and in the foreground. The banyan tree is the one with the very thick, beautiful prop-like roots that extend down. As you can see, these hairline structures will make their way down to the bottom, take root, and then grow in a very meshed way. See that? That hanging down is not just thin filament, but will turn into these incredible roots. And speaking of roots, we have here the gumbo limbo tree, which we like to call the tourist tree because it actually peels. You see that peeling effect falling there. That's why it's called a tourist tree, because it actually does peel. The original name is a slave name called Un Gumbo Un Limbo. It has a beautiful reddish or sometimes silvery bark, which the whole tree in and of itself is also sometimes nicknamed the living fence post tree, because any part or branch that you cut off and then plant will literally grow from that point. You just cut a branch off, stick it right into the ground, it'll start growing. We have a little sable palm tree trying to grow up there. The sap from the gumbo limbo also is incredibly sticky and can be used as a sort of a glue. You can see this beautiful red trunks here of the gumbo limbo. We have some general coconut trees, which is important because the Masson family were very much into coconut plantations.